The demon Belphegor, in his grim beauty, embodies all the dark and dangerous aspects of vice and temptation. His idol-like image varies in different sources, but common is his distorted face, which reflects a mask of deceit and perversion. The rotting wings symbolize the decay that inevitably haunt those who succumb to his temptations. In Christian demonology, Belphegor occupies a significant place in the hierarchy of hell. As one of the 7 princes of hell, he has incredible power and influence on the world of people. He is the patron saint of the vice of laziness, which is the refusal to work, strive, and self-improvement. The demon Belphegor uses this vice as a weapon, taking people away from the path of good and plunging them into the abyss of idleness and indifference. Legends and stories associated with the demon Belphegor tell of his destructive nature and cunning. In some versions, he encourages people to reckless actions, plunging them into debauchery and moral decay. He stimulates their thirst for instant gratification, inclining them to uncontrolled sexual pleasures, alcohol, and drugs. Belphegor incites them to supermaterialism, instilling in them the idea that happiness and fulfillment can only be found in the possession of material goods and wealth. He promises an easy and carefree life full of luxuries, but thereby deceives them, plunging them into the depths of hellish dependence and spiritual emptiness. In other versions, the demon Belphegor offers people innovations and ideas that can bring them wealth and fame. He lures them with his charm, offering them ingenious inventions and intellectual discoveries that promise to turn their lives into an unbridled fairy tale. But these ideas, which at first seem like a blessing, soon turn into a curse. Belphegor doesn't give people time to think and consider the consequences. It captures their minds and souls, pushing them to commit rash and dangerous acts. These inventions, often empty and mercantile, destroy their lives and the world around them. However, despite his ruthless nature, the demon Belphegor himself is not exempt from tortuous qualities. His curse is that he is unable to experience true happiness and spiritual fulfillment. Instead, he lives in constant longing and emptiness. His soul is filled with nothing but decay and suffering, knowing no rest or peace. This eternal emptiness has become his torment, stimulating his desire to find true happiness and free himself from the burdens of his own being. Belphegor is thus a figure who personifies the dangers of idleness, laziness, and pernicious temptations. He reminds us that true happiness and goodness cannot be achieved through indifference to lab and spiritual development. Belphegor is a warning that decay await those who recklessly succumb to the lust for immediate gratification and worldly temptations. He remains a dark shadow that calls us to be vigilant and strong, earnestly seeking true value and meaning in life to avoid being captured by his insidious forces.
Hell hath no fury like a demon scorned.